I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe. Does this weigh more than me? I get off on that. Get 2 scales right now. Get 2 scales. Does this 6-pack weigh more than this female comedian? That's gonna be a show. That's a new show in Austin. They're weighing female comedians. That'd be so funny.
It should be funny or gross.
Or both. Anyways, I love that mommy kissing Santa Claus. I kind of hit that. Underneath the mistletoe. And then they fucking put a pencil up Michael Jackson's ass and he went, Ma! Hits that high note. I just want to say something, and this might be, not PC, but if you shouldn't beat your kids. You shouldn't beat your kids. You should never beat any kid. Your kids, someone else's kids, But if there is an option to beat your kids and he becomes the king of pop, there's a choice we got to make there. Because Michael Jackson was like amazing. Every song. Pretty young thing, repeat after me. Okay. Rob's like, enough. Look at Rob's Christmas gift for me. Blue moon, blue moon. I've only talked about it for 20 weeks. You're so clever, Rob. You know me so well. I've talked about this beer every day since we started in June. June, July, August, September, October, November. Have we been doing this for 7 months?
We started in June?
I don't know. I made that up. This is the 20th episode? 18th episode?
That sounds about right.
How many months are in 18 weeks? Come on, math.
5 months?
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Has it really been 5 months?
Yeah.
We should have way more subscribers. This thing is keeling down quick. Wait, 5 months?
Try doing it for 3 years.
Fallout 2 in the stink. Wow. Okay, but no, I came to, and this was all in the chair. It was like a puppy. Wow, this is so nice. This is crazy. I love these beers. Rob was like, I tried them. They're okay. He's like, they're not my favorite. They're just like, they're fun. Imagine you and me, Lake Como, 2026. We pop one of these open with George Clooney. It's a summer drink. You know what I mean? George Clooney calls me a Jew. I don't know. I just assuming he would. I don't find him good looking at all. Like, at all. But he's supposed to be one of the, like, biggest heartthrobs, right? Mm-hmm. From, like, Ocean's 8 or whatever. 7? I don't know. They made a bunch of them. They were like, no, the script again, but change the words a little bit. But no, that's not my type at all. George Clooney? No, thanks. George Clooney watches this. He's like, yeah, right, honey. Yeah, right. All right, Merry Christmas. When I first listened to that song, the Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by Jackson 5, I thought, like, the story was that his mom was, like, a whore and was cheating on him with Santa Claus. Is that what yeah. And then I remember being, like, 15, and my mom was like, no, the dad is Santa. He's just dressed up. And I was like, well, if the dad's black, I'm confused. You can't tell your black dad's in a Santa costume. You're an idiot. You know what I mean? Santa's white, That's not, I'm not trying to get racial, but, well, I guess, is Santa black for some people? I don't know. Is Santa idling in parking lots? Don't clip that. And that was our last episode. Ka-ching, a curtain comes down. I get pulled away in cuffs. Every day, like, even at my show last night, I said something. Oh my God, you know what I did say? There was a blind girl up front, like literally blind, and she had her service dog with her. And Rob, I was so down bad. I'm just crowd working the dog, and the dog wouldn't even look at me. And then I was kidding. I was like, it was like a Hanukkah show. I was like, that dog called me a kike when I went up stage, and it was silence. And then yeah. Anyways, no, that's a good song. I really did think it was about the mom was like kind of a whore. So I thought, yeah, Rob saying that, he thought that too. I love the Jackson 5. I love Michael Jackson. I watched Leaving Neverland or whatever the hell that was. But hey, 2 molestations, great. A lifetime of music. Could you ask for more? Merry Christmas. Okay. There's so much to talk about. I've been in, 96 cities in the past 4 days. Oh my God, I want to talk about that Joel's show we did. we did a show in Pottstown at a really fun club, and like it was me, Rob, Jim, like it was the core, like it was the group. We were just missing Gray. But I could hear him from New York. I was like, oh, I can hear someone screaming at the cellar. Oh, he's alive.
Yeah.
Sometimes at night I feel like my hair on my neck fucking stand up, and I'm like, oh, he's here, you know. But it was me, Rob, and Jim at Joel's, and I'd never heard the term revue before. R-E-V. Did you see that in the group chat? Anyways, the showrunner was like, there's something going on in the main room. So Jim and I are like, oh, let's go check it out. So we run to the main room. We pass Santa, because there's people dressed up just as Santa at this club. And we pass Santa, we go in, and there was a sea of hefty white women dancing to a black hooker on the stage. My mind orgasmed. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like I hit enlightenment in that moment. You know when you're like with your like best friends and it's just like it couldn't get any funnier if it was like if you tried. And then the hooker is dancing on the stage, and he was like really good dancer, obviously. And it must be hard to like go to Juilliard and then like your LinkedIn is like hooker, stripper. Like these people learn how to dance. You got to learn how to dance somewhere. They should make a stripper university. I would be the dean of stripper university. I would be such a good dean of stripper university, would I not?
Yeah.
And then I'd go, you dance, and then there'd be some 14-year-old girl from like fucking Horsham, PA, on a pole. But I would give everyone like a free scholarship, you know. And I would teach hookers to have the hearts of gold. Like you would get your BA in having a heart of gold, you know. Because you never want to meet a mean stripper. You want them to be like nice and cool. Yeah. If I was a stripper, it would be the same as my stand-up, where I would veer off immediately into crowd work. Like they'd like want me to dance, and I'd be like, no, but what do you do? What are you doing here? But this is a beautiful Christmas gift. Thank you. Cut to every episode. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. I've been hinting for 5 months. I've been hinting what I want for Christmas from Rob for 5 months. Insane. I should have said kiss on the neck, kiss on the neck. But yeah, this is great. Thank you. Should have come with a mistletoe, but we'll find one. Rob's drinking 5 months in. He's like, I can't fucking do this. I can't take it anymore. He's at Podcast Anonymous. But, yeah, there was this like black hooker dancing, and I'm recording the whole thing. It says it's like no phones. I don't give a shit. And these women are just like dancing and getting to it, and they're all like wives. Like they all have families. It's just like, it's so crazy to me. But that show was good. I feel like we all did really well.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, it was super fun.
New shit.
All new material. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, we're staying for longer. I was like, there's more to the show, because they had like new comics go on, which was fun. I was like, okay, but 8 to 10. But I had to travel, so I was like tired. But anyways, that was super fun at Joel's. It's just so funny that they got the main room. Like, it's just like such a fuck you to comedy. But yeah, I think after that, why I had to leave early, because I was going to New York the next day. And I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if this is like a new trend that's happening, but open coughing is back. Open coughing and open sneezing. I've been ingesting germs from like Spanish tourists on the Amtrak. Amtrak is going to be like the antibiotic I get based off the coughs I'm hearing. And they all have like, there's when I choose on the train, I go on the train, and it's very important who you sit next to, because that's an hour and 24-minute train, sometimes an hour and a half. And who you sit next to is very important. You gotta go old white lady. I always go old white lady. I feel safe, and, I just, I'm not gonna go next to like, young. They don't know what to do. I go old white lady. And the old white ladies are funny, because they're like me. They'll like pull out an apple for lunch, and then they'll just have a tray of pills they have to take. And they're just like, they're like playing with them like M&Ms. I wanted to like fucking pinky one over, try it out, see what happens. Fucking grow a second neck. But yeah, old people are always taking pills, and they're like taking like horse pills. They're huge, and they're from wartime, so they can swallow them without water, which is cool. If you could swallow a pill without water, you have I'd vote for you. Like, it's so hardcore. I could never. I have to, like, you ever see, like, those, like, gay conversion videos where they, like, pin you down and they, like, shake your, like, lobotomy videos or whatever for, like, depressed women in the 40s? Or not gay conversion. I think when women went to the doctors in, like, the 40s and 50s and they're like, I want to, like, fucking turn on the gas and, like, sit in the garage and let it overtake me, they're like, oh, we have this new thing. And they would, like, staple them down and shock their fucking little brains and then make their heads pea soup for the rest of their lives. So that's fun. But, yeah, I sat next to a white lady on the train and she was open coughing. And I get so worried when I have, like, a bunch of shows and someone's, like, sick next to me because I'm like, I'm going to get sick. I'm not healthy. I'm going to get sick. But, yeah, she was nice. She had, like, an apple and then she took 95 pills, which was cool. And then I was in New York. When I got to New York, it's so crazy right now with fucking tourists. And I was late. I got my eyebrows done. Look at my eyebrows. How they look. Good. Rob's like, there's two. But I got my eyebrows done, and I was gonna be late for my appointment. And this lady's very hard to get. She's top tier eyebrow lady. And I had my blue backpack, my fucking terrorist Patagonia jacket, and probably my balaclava, which I call my burqa. And I was running down fucking Fifth Avenue, and I looked like a terrorist. I looked like I had just dropped a bomb in the center of the city and was running. And but the beautiful thing about looking like a retard while you're running is people get out of your way. People get out of your way. But I made my appointment, thank God. And then she plucked me into perfection. That was fun. I did another show in Harrisburg. I don't know what's going on in Harrisburg. I thought Harrisburg shows were going to be like DC shows where it's all like political. But it was all like hipsters. I was like, ugh. You know when you like can't tell them, like when the boyfriends are wearing like pearl necklaces? I'm like, ugh. And then I'm at a new point in my life where I can't crowd work anyone because I don't know their fucking gender. You know what I mean? It's hard. I'm like, and you are, and they're like, they. I'm like, you know, what? Yeah, even last night I was like, I'm not going to assume anything. And I was like, because the manager's watching and I want to be good. And then the person sitting next to that person was like, oh yeah, they love so-and-so. But it's just, yeah, well, let's not get into this. But actually, let's circle around this and never talk about this. Cut the camera. I'm just talking to you. One day I want to like cut it and I just do a 30 minutes just fucking going crazy. Just telling Rob all my fucking beliefs. He starts crying. Yeah. But yeah, I did this Harrisburg show. I had Pottstown this week, Harrisburg, Baltimore, New York. I got to go to Brooklyn Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Tuesday is tomorrow. And yeah, I've been around the world. But it feels that way. But yeah, I was in Harrisburg, and it was funny because it was a great show, and the showrunner's super nice, super great guy, super funny comic too, and he was like, we have free coffee and free beer for you. And I wanted to like take him by the collar and be like, that's all I love anyway. Like he hit the nail on the head. I was like, free coffee and beer? I go, that's what I eat 9 days a week. You know what I mean? But there was this chick in the front row, stockings, microbangs, dyed blonde hair, and she was a problem. She was a problem. And she was there with her brother, who had blonde hair to his like waist, and he was really skinny. And I kept on calling him Lucius Malfoy, which he hated, but he looked just like him. Like people loved it. And then she was with her boyfriend, and she was like heckling the whole time, and no comic was really going after her. And then the host came up to me. He was like, do you want me to say anything before I go on? And I was like, let me do my thing. Let mommy work. Because if I can shut down, you know, a heckler for sure. And then she loved it. She came up to me afterwards. She was like, you were great, and blah, blah, blah. But not to toot my own horn or anything. But yeah, that was super fun. That was a good show. And she was a woman, and her job was a taxidermist. That's very weird, right? For a woman to do that? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I feel like she was lying. She was like kind of weird. But and then there was a woman in the crowd who went to Stoga. Do you know Conestoga High School? Oh, it's a high school sort of near me. It's one of our rival high schools. And I was like, your school had a fucking sodomization case. And she was like, no, that was cleared up. It was a rumor. And I was like, yeah, that's what I would say if I had a broom up my ass too. Like, I'd say it was a rumor as well. But that was funny. She was like, Stoga. Yeah, that was a great show. All my shows this week have been great, thank God. And so I feel lucky about that. It's a Christmas miracle. I did the Harrisburg show. I was in New York. And then, I hung out with my friend. And we went to the bar with her and her fiance and some of their friends who I kind of know now. And I have this, there was this guy at the bar, like a big or older guy. And I don't think he was that drunk, but he kept on bumping into me. And I was like, and my friend was like about to hit him. My female friend, she was like about to throw down. And I have another friend who's like learning Muay Thai. Do you know what Muay Thai is? It's insane. But there's also like a difference between Muay Thai and karate. Karate is like purely self-defense. And Muay Thai is like, no, I'm going to kill you. And do you ever just like want to at the bar just like break out Muay Thai and just like fucking spin a bottle in your hand like 10 times? I don't know. I feel like that'd be cool. I haven't slept. This is a dream. Sometimes I do this podcast. I'm like, is it real time or is it dreamy time? Yeah, it's insane. I got home from Baltimore late and then I was up at like 5 in the morning. I had one of those, watched a show, went back to bed. Bedtime's fun. I want to go over my night routine with you guys because I feel like you're not getting the extent. I'm so curious what people do at night. Like if you don't have after work or whatever. Like what do people wear to bed? Rob is in black Ugg slippers, Eagles pajama pants that are 2 sizes too big, and then an Eagles skinny. I'm like, you're wasting away. Yeah. Rob's doing like the Charlie Brown. And then an Eagles. He looks great. I like the colors though. And a nice Eagles sweatshirt. Some Birds attire. I wear a muumuu to bed with my headgear, and I look like Cindy Lou Who with that. I braid my hair up top, and I'm singing in the window. Still at home podcast, Lord. At night, you're the Grinch in my dreams. Except if the Grinch adored me and produced my whole body. Yeah. I'm gonna dye your hair green. You to look like the Grinch. Oh my god. Yeah. Before I come over, Rob's like, "But what will I wear?" Yeah. But when I go to bed, I've got a whole goddamn routine. I do this. The dermatologist gives you cream to rip your skin off, and they're like, no, it'll be baby skin underneath. I'm like, actually, it's just a fiery mess. It's awful. But I'm so curious what people wear to bed, because I know people wear muumuus. I don't know. Sometimes but I am curious what pajamas people use. Comment below where you buy your pajamas. I get mine at Kohl's and I steal them. But I love Kohl's. It's just little Polish boys buying Adidas tracksuits. It's the best. Kohl's is such an atmosphere too. They give you weird netted carts. I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what that's about. The carts have nets. It's like you're fishing. It's insane. And then you can the people that work at Kohl's, every single person that work at Kohl's could have just woken up from a coma, and I'm not kidding. They are not even real. And you can easily steal shit at Kohl's. I'm not saying you should, but you can, okay? And nobody needs Kohl's cash. You can go there and steal a 35 tower of fucking Ferrero chocolate. It's insane. Not that I've done that. Happy Hanukkah. My mom for Hanukkah opening the biggest Kohl's bag you've ever seen. But yeah, I just feel like in my personal life, I've had such a good past 2 months, but the holidays, after New Year's Eve, there's nothing. Where's the holiday? Where are the kisses and the gifts? You know? It's going to be like gray snow and sadness and dogs like dying in the street. I want to invent, and this is what I wrote down, I want to invent a new holiday after New Year's Eve. So it would be in like January, and it's called Romy's Night. So we get through Christmas, we get through New Year's Eve, and then we have Romy's Night. Let's pick a date. Let's say Jan 19. Is that like already a thing? I don't want it to like I don't want to go over Kwanzaa or anything. I don't know when that is, but I want Romy's Night to be a night. It's a holiday we all celebrate that we've gotten through the holidays. And to celebrate getting through all the holidays, we make, I don't know, jungle juice. We all fucking swim. I don't know. We do some crazy shit. But that's my dream, to have Romy's Night. I pretty much have Romy's Night every night, but we should all get together and do it. That's strike one. Everybody's sick. I'm like freaking out. I have very important plans this week. Everybody's sick near me. I was at the bar and she was like, I'm sick. And I was like, I was like lining up beer bottles to get 6 feet. I was like, back up, girl. Back up. I can't get sick. I have very important plans. I got things to do. People to see, places to go. Yeah, I'm pretty much, this is pretty much, I literally wrote these. I usually write what I want to talk about on the podcast, like, well before we record, and this, I was at 6 a.m. I was like fucking writing like this, with my crayon was in here. I write everything in Crayola, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think of, what have we been watching? I love Love on the Spectrum. Love on the Spectrum is the best show. It's the best show. And I've been reading, it's like, I feel like they know, I don't know, I see on my Instagram, it's like, are you, like, my For You page is like dachshunds, and then it's like tennis games, and then it's like, are you autistic? And I'll tell you why. And I am. Every time it's like a game of, 1 through 5 of like how autistic you are. But it's like, do you have meltdowns? Do you use alcohol to cover how you're feeling uncomfortable in public? I'm like, ding, 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 yeah. But doesn't everybody use alcohol to mask their autism? I guess. Some of the autistics in the show drink, and some of them don't. They hate it. That should be studied. That's interesting to me. But what else is going on? We had that. I'm exhausted. I've been moving around, moving and grooving. I can barely keep my eyes open. But let's get the subscribers up. What are we at? 168? Oh, every time I post a reel, I think it's very funny. Every time I get like a hate comment, or what did someone say on TikTok? They go, this is such a common comment too. You guys are such unoriginal little shitheads. They're like, podcast equipment should be more expensive. I'm like, it's Rob's. It's free. It's free. I come over here, I stomp over here, and I go, knock, 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 Robbie, it's time to record, get out of bed, gooch, 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 goo, and then I scoop him up, and I put little headphones on him. When you have your baby, I'm going to give him a little mic and little headphones. Can I do that? No. Yeah, that'd be meta, holding the thing. But, yeah, it's, the TikTok comments are like, podcast equipment should be more expensive. It's like, this is fucking, I do this for you. I'm a giver. I'm a fucking, what do you call it, like a citizen's arrest? I'm a good person. I'm a great person, okay? I'm very nice to people. I'm nice to ugly people. Can we just talk about that? You know what I mean? Like some people are not nice to uggos. I'm not even saying I'm good, like, I'm not nice to myself. But it's, I don't know. I've been doing this thing where, like, when people don't look me in the eye when I talk to them, because I think that's, like, important, especially, like, to get a connection with someone if you're, like, chatting with them. I go, look at me, look at me, look at me. Remember that new comic? He just, like, wasn't looking at me when I was giving feedback, which was pretty funny. Arab. But he knew. I'm just kidding. He was super nice. He had cool hair. But how do you put that thing under a fucking burqa? But, it would be cool if they did have to design a burqa for men, because for women it's just like it's a muumuu / dress, but for men would it be like a suit made out of the same material, like, you know what I mean, like a little burqa tie that's like flowy? Is that, I don't know, that's creative, that's something. 5 months, we'll call it a wrap. We're put a bow on it, we're good. Are we done? Have I proved myself? Have I proved myself, Robert? Have I proved myself? Week after week after week. Have I ever been late? Do I overstay my welcome, Robert? Do I ever eat your food? Do I eat any food? No. Week after week, 5 months, what are we doing here? I feel like I'm yelling in a tunnel. It's just the echo coming back at me. I'm losing my mind. Is anybody in here? I'm just gonna crawl in there. Next episode, I'm in that hole. I'm going in the hole. I'm gonna set up the photos. Like, you ever see when they like the news goes into like a house where like the little girls have been kidnapped and there's like little sketchings and drawings like they're Homo sapiens and like fucking 9999999 BC. Why are people always drawing on the walls when they get kidnapped? That's so weird, right? I'd be like, I don't know, screaming and banging. I didn't bring a pink crayon, to get kidnapped. Stop kidnapping little girls too. You know what I mean? It's like, knock it off. If I was like a police captain and a guy came in, he was trying to abduct like a little kid, I'd be like, what are you doing? Knock it off. Get a job. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody just needs like a stern father figure and then everything would be fine. They should have me go into those like schools and talk about drugs. How fun would that be? I'd be like, yeah, drugs are amazing, but you also need a 401k. You know what I mean? It's not, this isn't a free-for-all, okay? This is America. This is the best country in the world, okay? Start chanting. But if you are in a situation where drugs become free to you, like at a party, accept. But don't accept drugs from like, I don't know, like your weird, like, your sister's boyfriend or something. Don't take those drugs. Take drugs from people you semi-trust and they seem clean. You never take drugs from the guy with the dirty hoodie, you know what I'm saying? You want them to be clean. But for a while, my drug dealer had a PhD. You know who you are. But you know who that is too. But, yeah, I don't know where we were. I was losing my shit a little bit. Christmas is coming up. That's soon. That's going to be super fun. My Christmas with my family, we do some fun stuff, but Hanukkah was great. Lit the candles. I don't know if you guys know this, but like the candy that goes with Hanukkah is like it's called gelt. It's like a type of chocolate, and I don't know why, but like it doesn't burn. Like we just get like bored and start like putting the chocolate in the lights, and it just like gets like more plastic. I don't know what's in that shit, but yeah. My mom can do that thing where like you could put your hands like at the bottom of the candle. Have you ever seen that? And what? No, I was talking about. Oh yeah. And it's pretty. It's like okay, baddie. Like okay, like did things in her youth. She like fucks with fire. She's like 66. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, but what else did you do? I'm like, show me your copper IUD. You know what I mean? You crazy bitch. That's my angel right there. But yeah, Christmas, Hanukkah, all the holidays. Don't kill yourself. Just try to black out. Do what you can do. I feel like this is my best gift. This is the best. The mango wheat. Everybody try it. Rob says you gotta have it cold. I agree. Try the mango. It's a summer drink, but I like it. What else have I been drinking? I've been drinking a lot of gin and tonics. I was at the bars with my friend, had a little... Well, this random guy, like, we took some, like, photo booth photos, and we turned around, and there was, like, this old man there with, like, one center tooth. I was like, ah! And he was like, sorry, like, I got in your photo. We were like, you're good. And he was like, let me buy you young ladies some drinks. And I got a little gin and tonic. And gin, it just goes right to your forehead. It just, I don't know, it doesn't even travel through you. Like, I, like, do gin, I'm like, I want to fucking get in a race car right now and just go. Like, I just want to go. Like, I drink gin and I want to, like, put on tap shoes, light myself on fire, and run, like, fucking, just run it back. But we had a great time at the bar, hanging out with everyone. And the Eagles won, which was great. The bar. If you haven't been to a bar in PA when the Eagles win, it's like experiencing an earthquake. Like a man-made earthquake. It's insane. It's so cool. And everybody was losing. What was that?
Sorry, it was a washer.
Oh my God. Oh, Yeah, we're filming for the Pentagon today.
Sorry.
Podcasting for the Pentagon. That was the most insane sound I've ever heard. Is it like a Samsung shotgun? What was that?
It's actually your buzzer.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's kismet. I don't like that at all. That was a hockey buzzer. That was the Flyers just won in your basement. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. That definitely got picked up. That sound. That should be the intro. Ding dong. Brah. Oh my god. Well, that's actually the end of our lives. That's the sound that will ring in the hospital when we both go. Listen, guys, this was a good episode. It was fun. I had fun. And have a good Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone had a good Hanukkah. Shout out Kwanzaa. Shout out Ramadan. Ramadan. And all the less important ones. That's funny. I'm like, right? Please subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Not in the new year? Or no, in the new year. No, not in the new year. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll see you sometime soon.
yeah.
All right. Bye.